Are you getting tunneled again? Here's the real reason why. Tunneling has always been a part of Dead by Daylight, but here's the truth most survivors don't want to hear. Killers aren't always doing it just to ruin your fun.
Okay.
If you're watching this, you've almost definitely been tunneled at least once. Maybe it's even happened to you so much you're starting to take it personally. But what if I told you there's a specific reason why you might be getting targeted, and most of them have nothing to do with the killer being toxic? I've broken down the real reasons killers tunnel, from obvious strategic plays to hidden psychological triggers most players totally overlook. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why tunneling happens, how to spot when you're making yourself a target, and most importantly, how to counter it. Let's uncover the truth. Let's peel back the mask for a second and look at what's actually going through a killer's mind when they decide to tunnel. After combing through tons of matches and picking brains of killer mains, I've narrowed it down to 4 types of tunnelers you'll run into in Dead by Daylight. The first type is the strategic tunnelers. These killers aren't out to ruin your day, they're just playing smart. If they can get one survivor out early, suddenly it's a 3v1 and pressure is on. Less people on gens, fewer bodies for unhooks, and way more control for the killer. Honestly, the game kind of rewards this playstyle and it's nothing personal, it's just efficient. The second kind of tunneler is the pressure response tunnelers. Ever notice you get tunneled when gens are flying and killers seem desperate? That's not a coincidence. When killers feel like they're losing control, they'll often focus on survivors who are already injured or on death hook. It's either their fastest way to slow the game down and claw back some momentum. Sometimes your team's efficiency puts a target on your back. The third kind of killer is the unconscious tunnelers. Not every tunnel is intentional. Maybe you're the loudest survivor, always in the killer's line of sight, or you keep running the same route after getting unhooked. Sometimes you're just the easiest to find, especially if your teammates are hiding or you're making noise. These killers aren't picking on you, you're just the obvious choice in chaos. And last but not least, the revenge tunnelers. Let's be real, sometimes it is personal. Did you teabag at a pallet? Blind a killer with a flashlight a few too many times? Click your flashlight like it's a Morse code to come get me? Some killers will absolutely make it their mission to get you out, even if it costs them the match. At this point, it's not about strategy, it's all about payback. The wild part, most survivors accidentally encourage tunneling with their habits and playstyles, but once you know what makes you a target, you can actually do something about it now. So now you know why killers tunnel, but how do you actually survive it, and maybe even turn the tables? Here are the top counter tunneling strategies that are working right now in Dead by Daylight. The first one is unhook positioning play. Don't just sprint in a straight line after being hooked. That's exactly what the killer expects. Instead, use the unhooker as cover, break line of sight immediately, and take an unpredictable path. Most survivors panic and run to the nearest pallet. Be the one who goes off script. The second strategy is to meta perk stack. Forget the old decisive strike meta. The real anti-tunneling build in 2025 is Off the Record, Distortion, Lucky Break, and Iron Will. This combo makes you nearly invisible post unhook, giving you multiple chances to escape or regroup. You'll be amazed how many killers give up when you suddenly vanish. The third strategy is psychological redirection. If you're being tunneled, create chaos near your teammates, leave scratch marks, fast vault, make noise. Show the killers that are easier, more tempting targets. Most tunnelers are just looking for the path of least resistance. Make them second guess their choice. Number 4, the hook trade technique. About to go down again? Don't waste god pallets. Instead, run towards a healthy teammate who's on a generator. This forces the killer to decide chase you and lose gen progress or switch targets. Most will break off if it means stopping the gen rush. And 5, the endgame flip. If you survive to the endgame while being tunneled, you're actually in a great spot. Killers have to commit to chasing you while your team's opening the gates. Use that pressure to loop near exit gates, communicate with your team, and you might just pull off a clutch escape. That's all for the video today, guys. If you guys think this was helpful, leave it in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.